Hey, fellow agents. So as you can see, we're not where we were before. This here is the oil rig. So I spent about an hour and 45 minutes recording previously, and the file was corrupted. Then I backed that up, doing this video I'm about to do right now again. That file was corrupted. So now that I know I can do it and it's not too crazy difficult to pull off, we'll go ahead and try this one more time. So what you missed here, as you can see, everybody's dead. This is not my doing. This is where I found my parts that I needed actually for the ship to get the navigation controls. I'll go ahead and look at this voice terminal. It's actually got a sequence. I'll explain this. Oh, before I do that though. So before all of this, I had planned to start the video. This would be episode 38 now. Should have been 39. But episode 38 originally started with me being in Arroyo, or at least arriving in Arroyo, and was about to go and speak to my people and drop off the Gek, and found that they were all dead. They said a great wind came through and giant dragonflies, and the description basically states that the Enclave came in and wiped out all of my people. So I headed back here to get the part that I needed, and I know exactly where it is now, and this place was destroyed. Everyone is dead. All of their stuff is looted. So, and this computer will show us exactly what happened. Where did I switch to diagnostics? Is it gonna do it? Oh, you know what? I already did it on another one and I saved over my own file like a fool. So I guess I will just explain to you. So basically, I just realized that on my previous attempt at fixing this, the Enclave, this huge Enclave guy was here, and he ended up having an argument with Gruthar, telling me he was the last one. He fought back with him and ended up killing Gruthar. And then obviously wiped out everyone here. So now my only thing to do is to attempt to pick this lock, and I'll get back to you as soon as I get it open. And I definitely pick it the first time. Dude, I don't know what my luck is going on right now for this, but I'll take that. Shoot. That's twice now. Alright, I'll see you guys in San Francisco. That's where we're heading, because now we have everything we need to get this oil rig going. Minus one stupid component. Alright, we're here in San Francisco, and I'm going to go straight over to the tanker. And we're going to go ahead and talk to Badger here. Now, Badger owes me a favor because I got his girl for him. Okay? And, yeah. So I had some questions for him. I went through this whole conversation. He was looking for some fuel. He says that his only fuel around is with the She, so he can hack into their mainframe. It says it cost me, but then he remembers that I helped him, so he chooses not to. Tell him to check out the She. He said I can get in, but they're real protective, and they got good computer systems. I says, what do I have to do? And then he says, all right, well, shit, man, the shit will hit the fan, but either way, transfer the fuel over to the tanker. Thank you and goodbye. That gets that done. Now we just need to input the fob into the computer room door and input the navigational system into the computer itself. So we got our fob here. And there we go with that. And we got our computer parts here. Navigational online. Now, he said it's going to take about a day for him to get this done, so I need to go and talk to him about excuse me, I got to pass a day's time. So I'm going to go over to Badger real quick and then set it to pass a day's time. I tell you all though, this is the third time now that I've had to do this sequence. It took me an hour and 45 minutes the first time around because of glitches and stuff. I am running restoration project on this, Project Restoration, which is supposed to upgrade this game to like kind of all of the things that they felt that was supposed to be in it from Interplay. And that ended up making some of the puzzles in this game harder. Like the Vic puzzle I had so many episodes ago and had it not working properly for me. That was one big issue, and this is similarly the same thing. So I'm going to talk to him. He's going to say he's got it. Everything's good. And he got what we need, so the fuel's there. But And found out too, by the way, in all the research to figure out what was going wrong with all of this, had I stayed dumb at 3 or less intelligence, most of the people would have done all this for me. They would have found this, fixed this, and done everything for me. So now I've got this to go. All I got to do is tell the computer system, go. But the submarine's still active. Now, we all know I did a whole episode where I killed everybody in that submarine. That's the reason why I have to bypass half of San Francisco about 4 or 5 episodes ago. I don't know why it does this, but you have to go back. It's almost as if it's self-repaired. So we got to go back to the submarine real quick and fix the system. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what's going on here, and I thought I broke the game. And you come out here, and I had to kill these guys before because I had angered them trying to leave the town. It took me 30 minutes to realize that this mooring right here is actually what gets you on the boat. And when you take that, you bring him with you, and it causes this thing to be shut automatically, even though there's nobody here. Now, the only way I can get this open, because my lockpicking skill is nowhere near high enough, is to set these explosives on here. So let's go ahead and set this and drop it and pray to God this thing doesn't blow up before I can run away, because I don't have really good explosive skills. Yeah, it went off early. See? Premature detonation, so that's the reason why I have to run away so far from it. That thing could go off in my hand. I'm not very good at explosives. The last time I did it took 20 seconds. So I already disabled this freaking system down here. The easiest one to do was for me to go down here and destroy the torpedo mechanisms for this. So you can only do one of these anyway, and I don't want to risk it. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting every single time. I need to talk to Silik. Silik's got my repair kit.
What you be needing?
I be needing my toolkit. So, got my big toolkit, because I don't really have a lot of skill for repair and things like that, but I need it anyway. Go ahead and put this in my inventory. Go ahead and do that. Use it, and use it on this. Damn, it worked the first time that time. Fuck yeah, dude, I'm loving this. Hopefully this recording stays stable for me when I get done. I'm going to try to get through here, and I'm going to just basically save the game right once I get in again. So that way you guys don't have to. That way I can double check to make sure the recordings are working properly. It has something to do with running out of space, I think, on my computer, but that's all right. Cleaned up a bunch of files that I've been sitting on, and I've got to go in there and start deleting things that I'm no longer utilizing and stuff that I've been actually installing unintentionally onto the main hard drive. It's supposed to be just for this. Let's go ahead and do this one more again. This is where all the money went in this game. These rendering sets. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All ahead fool. You know the She have to be losing their minds right now at this. I think it's nearly ripping the mooring away. Knocking all the loading planks. Blowing the cranes up. Riding off into the sunset. They make this kind of a big deal because once you choose to go, this is it. You have to save your game, get your shit together, bring your health kits. This is it. There is no other opportunity. You don't get to come back after this. So now we're floating. I love how ominous this shot is. Looking up the mast of the tanker. You know that these Enclave people have to be ready for us. Like, anybody order a tanker? No, man. Hope this thing is empty. That thing hasn't worked in years. Alright, we're locked down. Poseidon Oil IFF transponder recognized. Docking complete. Target reached. Nav computer disengaged. Welcome to the Enclave. And we level up. And we're good to go. And I'm going to save this real quick. Yet again. Over and over again I keep doing this. Hopefully this will work. So it looks like everything is good. I'm going to go ahead and go into my character stats and level up. I don't even know what to put shit in anymore. I don't need any of this stuff right now. I guess I'll go and put it into speech. I mean, maybe I'll get lucky and talk my way through this whole thing. I talked my way through the end of Fallout 1, so you never know. Let's go get ourselves killed. Silik is not going to survive, by the way. There's no fucking way. Oh. We're just going to go ahead and take a look at these systems. See what we can find here. This terminal is playing an Indian movie. It's really boring. I guess I'm too dumb to use certain computers. Okay. We are going to instantaneously get our asses handed to us by pretty much everything in this place. What I'm intending to try to do here is see if I can find some good weaponry or anything like that, but it may be a good idea if run along real quick. I don't know why that robot attacked right away whilst these other ones didn't, but I'm sure they will if I get too close. So see what happens. Maybe it just doesn't want me in there. Let's take this down and see where it goes. Oh, there goes Silik. If he dies here, I'm not going to be able to continuously come back to bring him in. So, oh yeah. Well, we're off to a great start. Holy shit. Alright, well, I'm going to go into combat mode here and give you highlights as we go if I see anything cool happen. So I'll see you possibly on the other side of this fight, and you'll see some little tidbits here and there that I see fit worth seeing. Alright? The enemy seems to be putting their focus on me. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, at least he's doing his job. Power hammer is actually pretty good. I've been punching these guys right in the eyes. It's a usually decent effect. And I've got my abilities set now where I can actually do a lot more because I have... Oh shit, I want to reload. Oh well. I have a lot more... I added a hit to hand-to-hand speed, which is allowing me to actually do better in combat that way. So we might end up having to kill every fucking thing in this place, but we'll see how this goes. Hope it doesn't come down to that. You want to come in here with this power fist? Oh, I have more attacks. I'm also drugged up as hell right now. I've taken everything I've got to give me a better chance. I'm hoping to take enough of these guys out that I can stop and actually check their bodies. Alright, I think I'm out of combat. Unfortunately, we lost Silik down here. He went down south towards the turret guns, and I'm not about that life. So, hopefully, I'll find someone in all of this that can help me out in any way possible. See if I can talk to some of these people, or if they're all going to attack. Can't you see I'm working? I'm not sure what's triggering an attack here. What the fuck is this? Okay. We have a maze to get through. Hopefully it doesn't kill. Oh, that does damage. I'm in their gear, so we're just gonna step back out here real quick and save before I go through here, because that's a whole lot of guards. I don't know if they're just gonna ignore me or not. So let's just walk in and see what happens. Hey guys, I'm one of you. I am in Enclave armor, so I don't need that. Yeah, there's more in here. None of them seem to care. I'm led to believe that this is going to be a decent weapon for me. I've seen that information stating that this is actually the most powerful thing you can have. If I'm on my own right now, I'm going to have to take all of I can of this EP Gauze rifle, essentially. Gatling laser. Ooh-wee. I'm just surprised nobody's attacking me. Like I said, I think it's because I'm in their armor and they think I'm one of them. Had I had armor for my guy, probably would have been a good idea. Take that for my power fist. This video is going to be pretty long, so... Holy crap, alright, so I've fiddled with this base back and forth for a minute. I decided to take some mentats that I had on to see if I can log into this computer and get some information. Security status, download failed, security status file missing. An ID side. One looks kind of special. Presidential passkey, security override. Security override requires presidential only passkey options allowed. Counterinsurgency emergency defense system shutdown. This one, emergency defense system shutdown. Maybe I should try something conspicuous. Emergency defense system shutdown temporarily shuts down active security systems on a level-by-level basis. Shutdown starts deep diagnostic procedure before initiating auto reboot of security system. Sounds like something good to try. Activate it. Presidential security passkey not recognized. Access side. Well, it's worth a shot. Maybe I should try some conspicuous. Yeah, I don't have any passkeys. Guess I did, but I don't. So anyway, I've been working through this maze for a minute. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Oh, I'm a fucking moron. I made it through here. I made it through here a while ago, and I didn't realize I actually had to manually manipulate that fucking door. Are you serious right now? Oh my goodness. I have been trying to get through this damn thing for a minute. I don't even know. It's been like a fucking 30 minutes or more that I've been working on this, guys. But I did get a bunch more ammo, a better weapon for me, and I have what I need here. I'm still pretty healthy, so I'm just going to pip-poy myself to full health real quick. And we'll head on down. I actually got this puzzle correct earlier, but I didn't know I had to actually manually open that lower door. And so because I didn't know that, I ended up wasting time messing with it. Now the only drawback is, hey, I don't know if I'm addicted anymore. I probably still am. But, yep, and then gain back intelligence, perception, and charisma. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm still an addict. Okay, so I'm addicted to Jet. Fortunately, there's not much I could do about that other than take Jet. I do have a little bit, and I'll be sure to use it right beforehand because it'll clarify my stats, but I get damaged pretty bad for all of this. Alright, so let's keep on going. I've got a reactor room, looks like. Is it a nuclear bomb or something? Holy shit. And there's the president. And in a suit. Let's make the attempt to go. Nobody seems to be caring what I'm doing, so... I think it was the biggest problem was Sulik was with me. And they didn't know what to do with him, so... Let's go see if I can speak to the president. Unless that's the president. Talk to this man either way.
Well, hello there. Glad to make time for one of our gallant troopers, but I am rather busy, so, what can the President of the United States of America do for you?
Um, are you anyway?
I am the President of the United States of America. The Vice President is in the office outside. If you belonged here, you'd know that. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
I don't even know how to go about this. What a coincidence. I'm the president. I'm the emperor of the planet Quetzal, here for the surrender of Earth. President of what United States?
I am the elected representative of the people. The United States does still exist. God bless us, everyone. We've just had to adapt in order to survive after the war.
I don't understand what you
You
mean.
really don't know, do you? Let me tell you about mankind's salvation. A little history first.
Okay, go ahead, President.
There was a great war, long before we were born. Our gallant soldiers fought from the Yukon to the Yangtze.
Yeah, I knew about that part. Go
We were
on.
winning, too. And then those damn Reds launched. We barely got our birds up.
Doesn't seem as though it helped
Well,
much.
no, it didn't. But at least it knocked the damn Red Menace back into the Stone Age.
And us with it.
Well, no, not quite. You see, we had planned ahead. We were ready.
What do you mean?
We had a number of sanctuaries that would enable the glorious American civilization to endure. This facility, the vaults, were part of the great plan.
Those damn vaults didn't work the way they were supposed to. A lot of people in them died.
Actually, they worked almost exactly the way they were supposed to. You might call it a social experiment on a grand scale.
Experiment?
The vaults were set up to test humanity. Some had not enough food synthesizers. Others had only men in them. Yet others were designed to open after only 6 months. They each had a unique set of circumstances designed to test the occupants.
Yeah, well, what about Vault 13? What was its purpose?
Vault 13 was a special case. It was supposed to remain closed until the subjects were needed. Vault 13 was, in scientific parlance, a control group.
But they would all have died. If my ancestors didn't get them a replacement water ship, that doesn't seem to fit in with your plan.
An unfortunate and unforeseen accident. However, as it turns out, a rather fortuitous one.
Oh, what do you mean?
As it turns out, we needed test subjects from untainted pre-war human stock, your ancestors in Vault 13, and some freshly mutated stock, the villagers from Arroyo.
Sons of bitches,
For
why?
the project, it's almost ready. Humanity's salvation is almost at hand, and the United States of America will be the progenitor of that rebirth.
Rebirth? What do you mean?
The only way for true humans and democracy to be safe is to cleanse the mutants from the globe. We humans will take back that which is rightfully ours.
I'm a true human too.
I'm sure you think so. But tests performed on your tribesmen have all shown that you are guilty of mutation, and it's a damn good thing the project is ready.
Why?
Some of the members of your tribe are showing some extremely interesting changes. If the danger to true humanity weren't so great, I would think about studying them, but that's not to be.
Not to be? Why not?
The project will cleanse all the mutants from our fair land and the rest of the globe. Once again, America will be the world's policeman.
Cleanse the mutants? That sounds a bit drastic. How are you going to do
We
that?
found a research facility in operational shape about 70 years ago, a former military base that had been used to research a special virus.
Right, Mariposa, a virus.
Yes, the FEV virus. It was originally developed to turn soldiers into super warriors, but it failed. The warriors were tough and strong, but far too stupid. However, our brilliant chemical corps altered it
Altered the virus? Why?
to turn it into a staggeringly effective killer. Any humanoid that isn't inoculated against its effects before its release will die. That is the project.
That's insane.
Oh, no, that's humanity's last best hope. That's what we've been working towards all these years.
Great, so you have all this poison and no way to spread it around.
Oh, but that's one of the advantages of the FEV virus. We can release it right here, and the jet stream will carry it worldwide. It'll have plenty of time to cleanse every nook and cranny of the globe.
Okay, why did you have to kidnap my villagers and the people from Vault 13?
Test subjects? Your villagers are all descended from Vault stock, and we had to make sure that the FEV toxin was still effective. The subjects from Vault 13 test that, and an inoculation against the FEV.
You're not testing the inoculation on my people?
It's hardly necessary. I'm sure we could, and it would work, but there's no reason to do so.
Did it ever occur to you that what you're doing is wrong?
Never. Part of the president's job is to make the tough decisions. A lot of near-humans will sacrifice their lives for the return of humanity. Humans will prevail.
Just because everyone out there doesn't have an exact copy of your DNA, that doesn't give you a license to exterminate them.
Oh, I don't relish this decision. If there was another way, but there isn't. No price is too high for the survival of the human race. If you were human, you'd feel the same way.
You really believe that, don't you?
Yes, I do. Even killing me won't help you. There's nothing you can do to stop the release.
Maybe I'll just figure out a way to give you a taste of your own medicine.
You could try, I suppose, but soon the staff of the Enclave and Navarro will be inoculated.
Well, they aren't
We
already?
just have to distribute the supplies. A matter of hours. Besides, the Enclave is a sealed unit. No air or contaminants get in or get out.
Sorry, I'm uncomfortable. I keep moving around. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm taking you out of the picture personally.
You might find that tougher than you think. If you do, I'll go to my reward knowing that I died a patriot and a servant of humanity.
Now, I'll let you think about your death. Don't touch the... Well. I've got a couple of options to try to destroy the... I can attempt to get to the nuke, possibly convince this guy to blow the whole thing up. That is a possibility. Let's see if that will work. Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.